welcome back to my channel. This is another weight loss update. I know I haven't done it in like weeks and weeks and weeks, so I've got to update you on week 65, 66 and 67, which is terrible, isn't it? I know, I'm really sorry, but I've just been so busy. Anyway, let's get to it. So week 65, that was the 7th of May, and I lost 1.5 pounds. Now, if I remember, I was sort of quite happy with that. I don't know if I'd had a very good week either, so I think I was quite surprised that I'd lost. So yeah, I hadn't been to the gym at all that week either. That's it really. I don't really remember that much. It was like 3 weeks ago. So the next one is week 66, and that was the 14th of May. And I put on 2.5 pounds. Now I remember this. You always remember when you put on, don't you? So yeah, I'd had a personal training session that week and I'd burnt 620 calories, but I didn't understand why I put that amount of weight on. I hadn't been really bad, but I hadn't been 100% either, you know, but I didn't feel that it was enough for me to put that amount of weight on. It was very strange. I thought it was unusual. Obviously I had something that had made me put that amount on, but I'm still not entirely sure what it was. I actually thought it might have been water retention. Someone on Instagram said it could be water retention, and I thought, oh yeah, it could be that. And that week it had actually been quite warm. It was sort of the beginning of the fairly warm week. It was, you know, really hot on one of the days, and so it could have been that, but I'm not entirely sure. So then I thought, oh no, I really have to try and keep my weight, you know, I have to lose. I was sort of top of my buffer again. You know, I like to talk about buffers, that once I reach a certain amount of weight that I weigh, I don't like being that high, so I like to get down again. So then I was really careful for the following week. So this was just what I would have weighed in this Saturday, and that was the 21st of May, week 67, and I actually lost 1.5 pounds, which I was pleased with. I was kind of hoping that I would lose what I gained the week before. If it had been water, then I think I probably would have lost 2.5, but I don't think it was water. I think it might have been a combination of water and something else, but I was really careful with what I ate. I was just, you know, I was trying to stay within my calories, not go over. It was a hard week. It was a hard week, and also my partner's dad came, and he's over from Australia, so that made it a little bit more awkward. I was sort of had takeaway as well, and I didn't want takeaway, and you know, I've had it quite a number of weeks now without eating out or having any takeaway at all, and I was sort of slightly gutted that I'd had takeaway. I was really picky. I didn't have very much, but I thought it would probably be just my luck. Sorry if you can hear that. My partner decided to mow the lawn right in the middle of my video. Sorry about that. Just ignore the noise. Yeah, so the takeaway, I was kind of gutted really. I mean, I knew I was going to see him, and dinner hadn't really been planned, so it was sort of either that or I'm not sure what, go hungry maybe. I had a chicken jalfrezi in the freezer, and I would have enjoyed that so much more if I bought that and some rice. It would have been I would have felt happier as well, because obviously that week afterwards I thought, well, I've had this now, and I'm going to go out for dinner on another day, and I was thinking, oh, where is it going to leave me at the end of the week? Am I going to even manage to lose anything? So it was good that I lost. So yeah, that was the other thing. I went out for dinner on the Friday night. I did actually weigh myself Friday morning, thinking that if there isn't many options on the menu and I eat badly, then I've already done a weigh-in on Friday, and I'll just dismiss whatever it is on Saturday and just say that my weigh-in was the Friday instead. That's what I was going to do. But as it happened, I didn't eat very much, and what I had I didn't really like. And then by the time it got to the next day anyway, I'd lost another 1/2 pound. So I just decided what I'd stick with the Saturday, which is my usual day. So all in all, it's been a very mixed 3 weeks. There's some other stuff that I'm going to tell you about in a minute, but did I have a gym session as well? No. I'm just trying to remember. No, I haven't had a gym session. No, that was the only one on week 66. So let me show you on my phone how much I'm now weighing. I'm not totally happy. I really wanted to have lost half a stone, but I don't know how people even manage to do this. It's just so hard, and temptation is everywhere, and it's really difficult to stop yourself having stuff. You know, the problem is, you know, if you eat it, you're going to put on, but you think, if I have a little bit, will it really affect that much? And now I'm starting to almost think whatever I seem to eat seems to affect. It's so difficult. Anyway, so I'm still not really where I want to be. So if I show you, see here the top one. So 14 stone 4.5. Not entirely happy with that, but really want to get down back to the 2 stone loss. It's going up and down at the moment. So that's it really on what's happened the past 3 weeks. Now to update you with all the rest of the stuff. So to start off with, firstly, I had a doctor's appointment, which I did tell you all about, I think, like in my last video that I did. Anyway, I went to the doctor, and he's basically told me that I've got knocked knees, which means my knees go inwards. So he's basically saying that I have to lose weight, which isn't really be very helpful when that's all I've been trying to do. He says that if I was the way I was without knocked knees, then it would be absolutely fine. I would not have an issue, but because of that, I'm having an issue. And basically he's saying that it might end up being that if I can't lose weight and it gets worse, then I probably need to have an operation to actually straighten my legs, which is not going to happen because it sounds way too horrific, unless it was the absolutely only option left in this world. That is not going to happen. So I just have to lose weight. Then, to go on to the next thing that I need to speak to you about, he then asked me about the weight loss, and I said, oh, I've nearly lost 2 stone, but I haven't quite got there. And he's actually looked at how much I weighed. He weighed me and then looked at how much I started off weighing at the doctor, and he said, no, you have lost 2 stone. So I was really happy about that. But then on another note, he then said, oh, how are you actually doing it? And I said, oh, I'm just calorie counting, you know. He said, have you tried anything else? I said, well, I tried Slimming World. And before I'd even started finishing my sentence, he basically was tapping away on his machine, and the next thing he printed something out and handed it to me. I said, what is this? And he said, oh, it's a referral to Slimming World. I went, oh, okay, who pays for that then? And he said, oh, the NHS. I didn't know the NHS could refer you for this. I had absolutely no idea. So he said, well, here you go. Here, you can go off and do that, and it should help. I was like, oh, okay. So obviously I've always kind of said that I didn't feel that Slimming World helped. Obviously the doctor has now referred me, and I kind of feel that if you get referred by your doctor, you kind of have to do it. So I've kind of taken the plunge, and I've contacted Slimming World, because when you get this referral, there's a number down at the bottom, and you contact them and you give them your details, and they have a little chat to you, and then they say whether you're suitable to do it or not. Apparently your BMI has to be 27 or over for you to get a referral from your doctor, and apparently that no questions are asked if you're 27 or over BMI. So obviously I fit into that. I don't know what my BMI is. I think it might be 35 or something. I'm not entirely sure. So I obviously fit into that. I think if you've got other issues as well, like conditions and stuff like that, you would also get a referral, even if your BMI wasn't quite like that high. But don't quote me on it, I don't really know. But so yeah, So they've sent me a referral pack. It's a join-in pack with just has my name on it, and I have to take it to my weighing, the group that I choose to go to. So I haven't really decided how it's going to work. Obviously I have decided to do it because I don't see any other option really. If the doctor refers you, you kind of have to. I mean, I suppose you don't have to if you don't want to, but I kind of feel that I do. And I kind of, you know, said to him that I don't have like loads and loads of support. I mean, I've got all you guys, which is great, and I've got Instagram and stuff like that, but I don't know if that's why I can't keep going with my weight loss, why I have this spur of doing so many weeks, and then I get to, you know, oh, I've lost 2 stone again, and then I go back up. I don't know if it's a support thing, I don't know. So it's just worth trying to see how I find going to group. Of course, I've never really ever done this before. I did do Weight Watchers like years and years ago with my mum, and we both went to group, but I don't really remember that much about it. But anyway, we'll see. So I don't know how it's going to work with doing my videos. Obviously I will be continuing doing them. I'm going to have a little think about how I'm going to do it, because I'm not entirely sure what group I'm going to yet. I'm thinking about going to one on a Tuesday, which is obviously a completely different day to when I usually do my weigh-in and my vlog. I usually do it on a Saturday, which I kind of prefer a Saturday really, but I could do a Saturday. I'm in an R-in at the moment as to what I'm going to do, but we'll see. I will keep you posted. So I don't know if I'll be starting next week or maybe the week after. I'm not 100% sure yet when I'm going to start. We'll have to see. But yeah, so that's it on that really. What else was I going to update you with? Yeah, personal training sessions. My trainer has decided that he's no longer going to be doing training sessions anymore in the gym, which I'm really gutted. I had my last one on Sunday, so I was really like, oh my god, that's it. There could be a change that he may decide that he's going to continue, but at the moment he's decided he's not going to. I think there's some issues with him at work, so he feels that this is the only way forward at the moment. There are other options that I'm considering, which I haven't decided yet. It all depends sort of, you know, if it's a definite decision that he's not going to continue. But I could have training sessions at my house. We could go to another gym and have them there. So it's not the end as such, but at the moment I probably won't be having any for a couple of weeks, which I'm kind of sad because I'm really going to miss them, especially in the gym as well, because you get to use a lot of equipment that you won't necessarily go in and just use because you don't know how to use it. But at a gym, if you have a trainer like giving you a session and you sort of use a different piece of equipment, you think, oh, I didn't know how that worked, and now I do, and now I can go and use it. So I'll be sad about that, but we'll see. He's going to be appealing what's happened, so I think we're going to find out in the next couple of days, or maybe even a week or something. So then his decision might be fine or it might not. We'll have to see. Anyway, I'm not going to dwell too much on it because I still have him to help me, and there still may be training sessions, but just not in the usual place. But I mean, that could open up other opportunities if I have them at home or at a different place or outside or at a gym, you know, another gym other than that one. You know, I could maybe film some of it. I don't know if any of you would be interested in seeing all my training sessions, but I could film some of them. But we'll have to see. That's a long way off until I know what's happening. So other than that, I will still continue to go to the gym, even though I've not been a hell of a lot recently, but I will try and get back to it. And that's really it. Not a huge amount to say. It's been kind of mixed, this vlog. It's sort of ups and downs, bad news, and not really even any good news really. It's mainly bad. Anyway, let me all know how you're all doing. Comment below please. Obviously I haven't done one for 3 weeks, so I did reply to all your other comments, but you know, just keep the comments coming. You know how much I'd love to have comments from you all. And I will see you in my next vlog. I'll be filming one on Saturday just to let you know how I did. I'm still going to weigh myself regardless of when I start group, so I'm still going to be doing that. And I'll have a think about and maybe talk about how I'm going to do my videos when I join group. I don't really know. If anyone has any suggestions, maybe just put them down below because I'm not sure how to do it really. Do I continue still doing it on a Saturday as well as doing it on a Tuesday, or do I just do it on a Tuesday? I'm not really sure, to be honest. And the referral, by the way, it's only for 12 weeks, so after 12 weeks I would have to start paying. So whether I will continue, depending on how well I do, I think that's really going to be, if I do well then I might continue, if I don't then it'll be back to calorie counting maybe. Anyway, thank you all for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye.